Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rising Star Tournaments qualifier number 2. Darkangel here in the blue color playing as Forge. There's already some action in the middle. Looks like the Marine ran into a mine. On the other side, this is Stormy playing as Yap Yap. There's more action on the side going on. The Jackrabbit's already getting bullied by one of these cannon fathers. It's obviously going to be able to do the pickups though. Now, the Rising Star League is essentially our middle league, where there's still a lot of really strong players in there, but we are locking out the very top 8 players. They are not allowed to play. However, there's people like Stormy, who's currently the #1 seed in this, as well as by points. He won the last tournament with just dropping a single game. No matches dropped. And we've got Savior, who's back from the dead. Used to be a former tip-top player. We'll see what he can do. Definitely rusty right now. And, you know, someone like Darkangel, who was previously the top guy in the Amateur League. Well, now Amateur Leagues means something else than it did in the past. So we basically have the 3 formats: Pro, Rising Star, and Amateur. And whether you can sign up or not is based on our website-based leaderboard. We've got a little tier list set up where you can leapfrog players you beat if they're higher up than you. Yeah, do check out our website about this. It's definitely worth it. And also big shout out to our recent subscribers. There's quite a bunch of them. Darkangel with only the 1 mini base steal. It's not gonna be enough. It's only 2 mini bases versus 4. So he's definitely got his work cut out for himself. But there are 2 generators. He can make a Forge Hog back home, get tier 2, get some Warthogs, and start cleaning up those minis. However, Yap Yap is not gonna be far behind in tech. You're making a lot of free units. You're missing out on a lot of free pickups, however. So that's why it's very, very important, in my opinion, to have the chopper out to be able to contest the power on the map. Yeah, there was a question in the chat about when the next, when the main event for the Pro League is. So that's in 2 weeks from now, for anyone watching live. End of October, basically. But the tournament yesterday did conclude properly, so the qualifier did fully take place. No event was delayed, and no match was delayed in it, I mean. Alright, second base for Darkangel coming up rather than a Forge Hog. He'll be going tier 2 before then. Very interesting to not see a Forge... Oh my god. Per generator in tier 1. That's crazy, dude. Then again, Stormy does have complete information about this. I didn't actually finish my thought about our subscribers, so people like Scorpion Laws and Crew 6 and Flex Buff Chest are now supporting us on the website. Crew as well, and I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. No Distractions also. Those are all website subscribers which are helping us power our entire ecosystem. So thank you very, very much for that very direct support. This league has a £350 total prize pool, which can also be contributed to by the community. That's another way to look to support these kinds of events, so that it's more valuable for the players. Something we care about deeply, of course. I mean, the Pro League has nearly a £1,000 prize pool in total, so it's the biggest we've ever done. And you know, the fact that the Rising Stars get 35% of that size is also, I think, pretty good. Because in the past, the way we did it, they just wouldn't get anything, right? it would be impossible for those guys to win against the top 8. Or it will be extremely rare. Certainly not in a league format. Maybe a single series, but not in a league. I love what Dark is doing. This is super interesting. He finally has his Forge Hog. But I mean, the expansion, the proxy garage, this is super hype actually. Alright, the two hogs are... Probably one of them is gonna go down against this hunter, yeah. Maybe both? Oh my god. Woo! One gets away. Maybe that wasn't worth it after all. Either way, really good save on the base expansion here. And there will be more hogs coming soon. Once defensive aura is done, that can be swapped into a... another Warthog producer. That's all you make in this, right? Woo! Oh, the Nightingale loss is terrible here. Oh my god. Oh man, that's painful. They're so expensive. And now the hunters are here. Stormy is pushing super hard. He's got his own expansion. Ankle biters is coming in, making these guys a little stronger. And you know, Yap Yap never has a problem staying popped. You can just pump the free guys from any mini base. And he has plenty of mini bases, as you know. Engineers here helping to detect. We'll need another Nightingale. But has a good amount of resources. You could drop Kodiaks up top. And that could be quite potent. The Hellbringers is a good addition as well that I like a lot here. Okay, Nightingale just barely stays alive. His body should be able to help heal. No barracks on this side, but there are going to be grunt goblins near the front. And, you know, as long as Stormy has another War Council, he can upgrade them very easily. Good work picking off the mines so that nobody runs over them. We've got Dispersion Nozzle Hellbringers also, which should help a ton against all this infantry. Especially everyone sitting in that fire is actually damaging the Grunt Dome. Oh, no, 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 another Nightingale goes down. That's a disaster. At least 1,000 resources were lost in Nightingale so far just to keep the base alive. Almost cheaper to start a new base at that point. But yeah, with the Grunt Dome being weak, Scalabomb goes down. It doesn't really hurt the units, but it forces them to leave, allowing the Hellbringers to start doing their work. And there is a lot of fire on the ground indeed. Hunters have to respect it. Dude, the Shade Turrets are still going. That's crazy. Don't tell me another Nightingale goes down. That's ridiculous. The Heavy Grunt almost got it. Holy crap. Yeah, it's definitely worth having like 4 Nightingales. I think that's the magic number. At least to me, it seems that way. Dark really needs a building back there. Oh my god. Mini base isn't doing anything. But is there a solid defense on the other side? We've got 2 Rangers. That's it. That's all that there is. 3 Rangers and a hero that will die on the way because it's not even upgraded. That's why Yap Yap players typically go for 2 War Councils. Well, Darkangel, you gotta keep going, man. This is your opportunity. Oh, no. He's not going for it. Oh, the tunnel vision. See, the single hogs are a really good answer to this mini-base situation. I think you should have just pushed the army. He had a massive advantage here against the Rangers with Warthogs and Hellbringers. I really like his situation that he had. There's no Reavers yet either, so the Nightingales can actually do work. Although picking off these heroes is pretty good also. And then you can have these 2 minis, but can you actually hold this base now? Because once again, the Nightingale is very weak, easy to pick off, doesn't get off the smoke. There's detection anyway, and Yap Yap drop coming in will be definitely challenging to this base with the starred up brutes, the Grunt Riders. Dark's trying to make a turret, but it's way too late for that. Somebody finish the hero. This is toast. Gotta sell everything. He does just that. As you can see, the Hellbringers are too low in number to damage the units. The Hellbringer healing, the Engineer healing is just too much. And now there's a shield here with 2 turrets. It's way harder to break that. At least the Warthogs are taking over the minis. And there's another base coming up for Dark, but that could have been a proper attack here earlier. And now he doesn't have money for the 5th point because, well, his base isn't generating money for him. Can't drop in Grizzlies. Ideally, you'd be saving up for that. You see, if he had been able to save the Nightingales, now you would have money for the Grizzly drop, and that's basically game over here, right? I think everybody can see that. Heavy Metal and the healing together are keeping the Forge-Hog alive. The Nightingales are still in a decent spot here. So I like this a lot. The Hellbringer's still quite a force. But I think there's just going to be too many leader powers from our Yap Yap player, especially with Grunt Dome. You have to leave here. The Methane and the EMP can definitely do a number to the Forge-Hog too, so you can take that health level for granted. But taking over the minis, this has potential for Darkangel's late game. I like it a lot, but once again, the Grunt Riders are here, bullying the base. Aye. Woo! That beam is a disaster right now. Forge-Hog will definitely be toast. Nightingale's toast. This is great value for that beam already. And who says the Nightingale can escape? I'm not sure it can. Okay, the units actually run past it. Lucky. That was value for money once again. That's a 7-slot base. Our Yap Yap player is now tier 3. Stormy should be running away with this game, I think. If everything goes his way. The Grunt Goblins is still just tier 1. No Shardstorm launcher. No Shard Stormy launcher has been researched just yet. But I'm sure he's working on it soon. Now the base cancellation. Aye. Gotta make more gabbos. These boys are particularly gonna be dangerous. What do you do? Especially on tier 2. Dark could go tier 3, of course, he has the power. And then maybe save up for a Condor? I mean, that might be the play, actually. If there's not a lot of Reavers, it can do work. But I think Stormy is waking up to the fact that, yeah, he doesn't have Reavers. Now he does. And that number will just keep growing. EMP on the Grunts is also very, very good against the Condor, but that thing outranges everything. No tier 3 for our Forge player. But at least he does have his big drop coming in. Here come the boomers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, boomer. That hurt. Boom. I love these things. They're so good. Might need more of them though. Let's see if Darkangel has a heal, because he's about to get methaned pretty damn hard. The Wraiths are an easy enough target, and so long as healing is provided to them, definitely the Grizzlies can hold their ground. Right now they're evaporating these units despite the Shroud's presence. I think the first boomer will be going down. Oh man, the Grunt Dome will turn this around for sure. 2 boomers are weak. Holy crap, they already killed the shield. But 2 of them are dead. And the third one, I can't fight against this much stuff. Especially without detection, especially without anti-air. Those engineers have free reign. Kodiaks are gonna help out. The shield is cancelled at least. Kodiak drop doing a lot of work too. But there is a shroud. There are engineers to help with this issue. And soon there will be no vision. No line of sight providers. No spotters. They're only shooting a sensor tower, so this is not urgent. Tier 3 is coming in for Darkangel. Let's see if he makes some more boomers. Sorry, those are not boomers. These are boomers, but the regular ones are not. The high ground artillery from the Wraiths takes out the Kodiak. Warthog evaporates. It's a sound it made. It wasn't me. Oh no! Yeah, that's caught as well. Well, I just don't see how Stormy can lose from here on out, and neither does Dark. It's gonna be a 1-0 advantage right there. Alright, gamers, we've got the second game of the series. Darkangel will be going with Pavium here. And we've already got a little battle over the middle. On the other side, we've got Stormy playing as Shipmaster. The two grunts are holding off against the one. No goals has been made because the chopper technically beats it. It's all grunts for now. But at least the grunts can use the garrisons to shield themselves against this. Oh, making the sentinels mad is a play. They'll be fighting the grunts now, making them a little bit weaker, but at the same time, they will level up from this. And then take the power node, so kind of helping there a little bit. Do the micro for Stormy. And we've got a little bit of resource sharing in the middle. Second generator coming in for Darkangel as well. And no minis. It can wait. There is gonna be the hero out of Stormy, which can absolutely eviscerate choppers in the low numbers. But if it goes to higher numbers of choppers, they can kind of chase him down and at least force the extraction. However, Dark is not properly prepared. He's gonna get his generators eaten up. Pavium is something we don't often see on this map, but the choppers can be quite potent. And, you know, it's pretty difficult to secure a second base that's so forward, and you have to think about Lich. Lich is just highly potent, so it's never a guarantee that you can keep a base up against that. And again, Shipmaster, one of your best plays with Pavium is actually using limousines. Loading them up with rangers and then having that sort of infantry fight. But Shippy will have the mobility with that. So it's a little dangerous to do so. I would love to see it though. Shouldn't be difficult to make it to 4th point anyway. Now let's see about the important part though. What is actually happening. There are gonna be no choppers. This is Darkangel on 3 mini bases, 2 generators, and a single turret. This hero is gonna punish him. Like, there's no doubt about that. He's trying to go tier 2, but he's naked. Pants are off. And here comes the honor guard. This is a big punish. No way that generator stays alive. Trying to make grunt squads isn't gonna help. Ultimately, what you're gonna need is a bunch of rangers here, but there's the alternative of making power. Oh my god! Another power extractor? That's gonna take like double damage. Was it triple? I think it's triple. Oh boy. It's almost dead already. Ooh. Stormy did get the generator kill, did get out, the hero's alive, and this generator is still at half health. So he can come back at some point. Meanwhile, he has 3 power nodes behind this. He's retaken this mini base. And he's got plenty of grunts to bully another mini as well. Grunt on grunt action coming in. Shrapnel mines getting researched. And we're gonna see some elite rangers. But here comes the honor guard again. Looking for another hit. It's gonna be triple elites getting pumped. Comes the honor guard to help. We'll be able to take out at least 2 ranger squads without any issue. Although if they garrison, they are a lot stronger. Taking less damage, I mean. The honor guard has to run because there's 4 of them now. Double raid camp is up in the middle. So Stormy is gonna get some of his own now. The honor guard upgrade is coming in. A lot more stats for our boys soon. Got his shields back so he can once again bully the rangers a bit. While the grunts help out just a little from the back. He still can't really engage this though. Too much firepower. But he's fast. So you can technically do this all day. We've got Ranger in the garrison, but it's gonna get suicide grunted down. Dark is actually pushing his advantage at the moment. With all these Rangers, it's not that difficult. But Spirit support in. And I gotta say, that's actually enough Rangers to keep pushing. There's a ton of grunts who can take down the unicorns, no problem. And the garrison is getting rain of fire. They barely take any damage from it though. But by the time it's over, they're gonna be quite hurt. One star on the hero. Darkangel has brutes this time. High number of brutes can also do quite well. But it does appear the double raid camp has started paying off. I don't know about this mix. Like, you kind of have to commit to one or the other. And detection is very important in this matchup. So I would say just ranger spam. Would have been fine. He had a lead earlier. What happened to it? He swapped into brutes. He researched dark skies, and that put him behind in production. Now all these rangers are about to be healed up, and then Darkangel will have even greater difficulty fighting them off. Rare DNA says he'll join in a couple of weeks. We're actually not gonna have an event to join in a couple of weeks, but we'll be back early next year. As we'll be busy with some Age of Mythology stuff. Something that's actually sponsored by Microsoft itself. Yeah, really looking forward to our next season of Halo Wars as well, of course. Yeah, base should be more than fine there. Dark's trying to make plays happen. He's gonna be tier 3 first, so perhaps the Wraiths can change that. Perhaps his hero can be a Giga Chad. We'll see. Oh, there's a chance here to get the hero kill, especially once the engineer shields are gone. Lots of DPS coming down here. Extraction will be used by Stormy, of course. And that should get him back to pretty much full health. No, he walks out of it, though. Still not seeing a Pavium hero. Again, this is a base that should be easy enough to defend with all the units that Stormy has out. Not this one though. But that's why you expand into multiple spots in these situations, especially on Mirage, because the two bases on the side are so far from each other, you can't really reliably attack both and have a strong force there as well. Engineer shields and healing will more than secure this, and the Marauders are a good addition also. A Darkangel should be ready to click up to tier 3. He's getting more brutes, he's getting infantry level 2, but this honor guard has reached a 2-star status and is working towards the 3rd. It's quite problematic. Doesn't look like there are Wraith invaders, guys. I think Darkangel might have spent 3 points into burnout. He's still not going tier 3, floating over 2000 power. It's a very important thing to watch out for. Because during the burnout, you could research tier 3 very quickly as well. Nothing here to defend the base. Are the brutes actually gonna get this? That's sick if they do. It's only 2 of them, so... Oh, the Lich! Oh, the Lich! I completely missed it. Oh my god! Oh my god, he got the main! What the hell happened here? Stormy's just standing around with his army. He didn't even send engineers from nothing. Oh my god, he lost his base. What the hell happened? How did this happen? Okay, now he has a 7-slot base with burnout, with a Pavium hero coming out. Who cares about the minis? Burnout is better. Super good situation to be in if you're him. And even this base is quite weak, so the engineers will have to stick around here and wait. In fact, Extract is now to the mini base, because that's the oldest base of all. Very annoying. Yeah, sorry I didn't notice that Lich drop immediately. That was crazy. Okay, here comes Pavium. And still no tier 3 from Dark. I would love for him to click up. Everybody will lose their betting points if Dark wins this. Nobody voted for him. You guys silly. At least put 10 points on him. You got 200 times return. 3 stars. That's one way back into this. Soon, I'm thinking. 3 generators. Man, if this base gets toasted somehow. Dark's gonna have a party. Oh my god, he's making a scarab. All you gotta do is walk over this base. I'm serious. You can't stop that from picking off buildings. And there's 3 generators in the back. It's free real estate. What a game. Dude, Stormy is just chilling. He's taken all the power nodes. But nothing's over yet. The invader. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Darkangel. Does need some detection. I think letting Stormy take all the bases in the world is a bit too much of an allowance. Superhero landing. Okay, there goes the raid cam. The time has come. Oh. There's nothing here to heal this thing, so if there's gonna be a lot of hunters, it's actually gonna be in trouble. Cloaking gen is on. So yeah, detection is gonna be pretty damn important, guys. Who's gonna detect here? Look at Shipmaster. To be fair, these mini bases do evaporate quick. 3 stars has been achieved. Holy shit, that energy sword just tearing clumps off this thing. What a Giga Chad. Yeah, I have to go back against that. So much damage from this on the guard. My god. Bully the scarab back into the base. This is incredible. Good amount of marauders. The engineer changes everything though. There's gonna be more Lich invaders. Are we just gonna go 120 pop Lich invaders over time? Is that what this is? The turrets are upgraded for anti-air. Forces and extract on the hero, that's hilarious. But it's time to go. Darkangel does have the mini base. He can make some rangers from this thing. Should do that, definitely. This is no army to attack a base with. The anti-vehicle turrets should be also upgraded by Dark. Just to help defend the home base. Storm is about to lose his expansion. Darkangel has Burnout 3 ready to go. He's gonna swim in money on that one base. Don't forget these Liches actually have lifesteal beams. So if they attack a building, they get health back. Oh, the Liches... You have no detection, sir! You can't see! What are you doing? You can't see, Darkangel! You have no pop! The portal will be destroyed! Oh no, that was very poorly timed. He's shooting the freaking spirit, which will leave anyway. Oh, what? No, not like this. It's dead. Ay, 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 ay. There's some confusion in the chat about why Stormy is here. So, the guys here aren't bad. That's the whole thing. Stormy is just at the cutoff point. Somewhere we have to have a cutoff point, and this is it. Oh my god, Ultramines just evaporated his army. Everything's at red health. The Scarab will have a field day here. That was one of the best Ultramines in a while. The Engineer Shield was the only thing keeping the units going. Even the 3-star Underguard has to respect this, and look at this. The Stompy Stomp will be keeping the army honest. There's no extraction this time. I think the Underguard is dying. Oh no! Oh no! Stormy! Stormy, we're overextending! I mean, I love this Darkangel strat, don't get me wrong. 39 population to 76. I think our man can keep this up. The anti-vehicle turrets are now in, and I'd actually like to see a population upgrade at this point. Uh-oh, the most valuable base is getting blasted, and I don't see any defenses here. Vehicle upgrade is trying to come in. If this can be stopped, it's a huge victory for the Scarab, and potentially starring up is also on the table. The vehicle upgrade 2 will probably finish. The hero will probably finish. Displacement has happened, so shouldn't be able to see the base after the engineer's dead, but can still stomp the Scarabs. Darkangel still at just 70 pop. And Stormy resigns! I think. Yes. Wow. Okay, that Scarab came out of nowhere from his point of view, and he definitely did overexpand. Losing that main base was an absolute disaster. Darkangel getting a single glorious victory here in the series. Can he do it again? Well, we're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to Mirage, because that was actually a disconnect and could have gone either way. So it looked like a resignation, but remember, that was a cloaked base at the end, and there is a possibility always of taking out the engineers and remaining cloaked and then rebuilding with full map control that was present. So wasn't comfortable giving Darkangel the win for a disconnect like that. We're gonna replay this series. In the blue color, Darkangel is once again Pavium, and in the red, we've got Stormy playing as Shipmaster. It was a really cool game. I would have liked to see it played out. This time, Darkangel will be getting the middle power immediately with some beautiful wiggles on the grunts. Good resource pickups, this time more mini bases as well. And he can just swap into a second generator later. There will be 2 choppers as well to chase away the grunts from the power nodes. But Stormy is the one with a 3rd mini base. So we'll see how that plays out for him. It's a game that such games haven't got reconnect options from the save point. Yes. That's what would solve everything. We need a Halo Wars 2 Definitive Edition that adds replays, that adds save games for multiplayer disconnects. That would be the best situation. Or even continue from replay so we could go back like 10 seconds before the disconnect and go from there. Would be so good. And the ability to watch ranked games as a spectator and whatever. You know, the new Halo Studios team should really think about it. It's a lot of choppers. It's looking okay for Darkangel. And by the way, just for the record, I really dislike having to call games like this. I try to do the best that is possible, trying to be fair to both players. But that was just a little bit too close to call. There's plenty of backup bases there. There's cloak, there's anti-air, there's beam. Stuff like that is possible to defend. Anyway, there's a ghost now. And I don't think Darkangel has upgraded Chopper, so this might be a tough fight for him. Especially going into the early brutes is potentially a mistake. I think you shouldn't be doing that, as the ghost will be just getting a numerical advantage from that. But the Rams are sick! And the ghosts are definitely struggling here, but they are just higher in numbers. Choppers are no longer dominant here. And they are getting pushed away. And if the ghosts get their shields back, it's going to be even more pronounced. Really good focus fire micro on the weak targets, however. And the jump brute jumps, actually slowing these guys down, is pretty sick. But there's just too many ghosts, too much production from Stormy. It's a very different kind of game from the last one. No early hero build, and just ghosts is going to probably put this away very quickly. Darkangel's mini base is locked. Let's see if he can get something out. He is going to be tier 2. So I think he's going to lose this mini base, yes. Maybe not. There's going to be a hunter coming out shortly. If he can get 2 hunters together with some choppers, he can potentially save himself. As you can see, our Shipmaster player is only now getting into tier 2. And there are 2 generators for both players. This seems doable to me. The choppers needed to be there moments ago, because now the hunter is going to get rammed. It's very problematic. There's a chopper here as well. 4 choppers then and a hunter. That should be a pretty easy little victory here for Darkangel in this engagement. Another chopper comes in too. And that hunter is an absolute anchor for these units. Love it. 2 hunters now. The choppers and the hunters have held. Beautiful. Healing the base will be tough, so the hero will be needed for that one. Don't get rangers just yet. Jump back brutes might be a little early. I'm gonna go up against ranger, gonna go up against stuff like the elite drop as well. Well, not elite drop, they're mixed, right? The spirit support drop. And bear in mind, Stormy's had a power node at the same time for the whole time. It can capture more with the ghosts. Really don't want to go up against mass ranger with the hunters. And even the choppers are getting picked off. This game could still go both ways, but the ranger count is getting a little bit dangerous now. The choppers ramming into the ghosts is not the best idea. They should be ramming into the rangers in this situation, because that's the counter units you gotta take out. And every single hunter is now dead. Darkangel is dead, and Stormy will be moving to the next round. Even if this hadn't been a call by admin replay, the next game could have played out the exact same. So, you know, Stormy winning this doesn't change anything. It's like we had the next game, but with the same leaders and map. That's how I see it, at least. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.